Hey guys, it's Pastor Rachel. I'm doing today's daily soap and we are looking at Luke 17 and 18. These two chapters have a lot of, common Bible stories that we hear about. And I'm not talking about any specific one of those, but just a theme that I saw in a lot of them. If you were at church a few Sundays ago, I shared about how we see the disciples kind of playing the role of the gatekeeper in deciding who gets to come to Jesus and who doesn't. And that is something going on in these two chapters as well. We see kids getting pushed away from Jesus. We see people who are the wrong ethnicity getting pushed away from Jesus. We see people who are sick being pushed away. And the most frustrating part of that, I think, is the fact that the people pushing them away are the people who are literally walking with Jesus. His closest disciples at times were the ones who tried to decide who was allowed to come to Jesus and who wasn't. And at the very minimum, that's concerning. I would say it's terrifying, but at the minimum, it's concerning. And I was thinking, where do we see us doing that in our own lives? And I think an easy one is the things we share on Facebook are limiting when people read the things we post, oftentimes we're saying only this type of person gets to come to Jesus, or you have to follow these sort of standards, you have to meet these requirements to come to Jesus. And it's not just the things that we post on Facebook, it is who we choose to spend our time with, where we are investing our resources, all speaks about who we say is allowed to come to Jesus. If you haven't noticed, I am not looking my best. I just got done running, and I have a confession, I have not run in like a month and a half, and that was not a pretty run. I was not designed to run. There are people who God designed to be runners and to be athletes, and then there are people He designed not to be, and I fall into that latter category. But I am running because I committed to being a part of World Vision, which in that this is a way for me to say that all people are deserving of being in relationship with Jesus. And if that means that I have to get up early and run or make time after work to run. So first I can remind myself of the importance of the mission of God to all people, not just my people, but also to help me connect with you guys about why we should care about this. So yeah, I guess where I see that connection is we are called to invite everyone to Jesus, and not even, like, that feels like a step above what I think that some of us need to be asked, and it's just that we are inviting people to Jesus. A lot of us, in a lot of ways, are pushing people away with our words and with our actions, and I want to, first of all, tell you, let's not do that. Let's not push people away from Jesus. Second, let's at least be inviting someone to Him. And then after that, we need to be thinking big picture wise. What is God's big plan for the entire world? And what are the things that we can be doing to be a part of that? So my encouragement for you guys is to first evaluate if you are pushing people away from Jesus. And not even if, but like how you are. Because I'm sure we all, in some ways, are communicating something that isn't true to the gospel of Jesus. So look at yourself, figure out where we can grow. Second of all, ask God for ways to be inviting people to Him. Third, actually practically do something about it, whether that's giving your resources, being your time and your money. It probably is one of those two things, actually, or maybe both, but committing to spending time with people God is asking you to, spending time being a part of God's big plan, and whether that's through World Vision or whatever that might look like. But God is asking you to do something, and it's going to speak to the people who feel on the fringe or outside of the church. God is asking us to be His hands and feet, inviting them into what He is doing. So first of all, let's not push people away from Jesus. Second of all, let's try to intentionally do something to bring those people to Him. That's all I've got. Have a wonderful day.